Question we get asked often is, do I really need to have that GFCI or ground fault circuit interrupter outlet installed on the project? And the answer is yes, especially if we're updating things to meet current code. So an outlet like this is called a GFCI or ground fault circuit interrupter, and its main purpose is to prevent shock or electrocution. What it does is it protects the circuit from being overloaded. So if you were to put in something here and it would overload the circuit, it would trip the circuit. And we're going to demonstrate that right now by going up to the garage door opener and putting in our tester, which is this little guy right here. And by pushing the red button, it creates what would be a replication of an overload on the circuit and trips this. So I'm going to keep you here while I go plug this in, and you can see what happens. So keep an eye on the green light. We're now plugging in our tester, and when we trip it, it shuts off the power. So now there's no power to that circuit. There's power coming to the outlet, but it will not go downstream to it. So this garage door will no longer operate in the event that this circuit gets overloaded. So what we have to do to reset the circuit is we come in and we press this reset button here. You have to push it in all the way, and then it resets and got confirmation with the green light right there. So if you have a GFCI, you'll usually find these in kitchens, bathrooms, garages. If a outlet isn't working, there's a good chance that it might be on one of these GFCI circuits, and all you need to do is reset the GFCI that's protecting the load end of the circuit from anything beyond that. The other potential is that you have a breaker that is tripped at the panel, but I would look for this first. Okay, so we just got done talking about what a GFCI is. There's also something called an AFCI, or an arc fault circuit interrupter, and that is more to help prevent fires. So you would see something like that in light switches, fans, ceiling fans. Those types of apparatuses or equipment requires to have that arc fault circuit interrupter. And what happens there is if the switch or that sensor gets a arc indication, or there's a surge in power going there, that it will cause that arc fault to trip and cuts power off downstream from it. So again, that would be something you would find in a light switch going to a ceiling fan. Most often though, you find them in the panel. And so that would be something that would shut power off all the way through the house to try to prevent a fire from happening if there was something that was shorting out somewhere downstream.